Hey everyone, it's Shay Seeking, and welcome back to the channel. We're not doing a Bible study right now, even though I can't wait until I put my children to bed and do what I finish doing what I need to do around the house so that I can get back down here with you guys and we can go ahead and do a little bit of a freestyle into Genesis 3 and 4 like I promised, okay? Or like I've been promising pretty much all week, but other things have led me to other places. And now I think I went through that whole thing last night with that map that I had of the Americas that had the serpent, the land of the serpent people. And then I went to bed and I put Revelations on, okay? I was just chilling. I'm sitting there mellowing out. You know, sometimes after a good day of going in and out of the word, you know, I just think since we're so focused in the beginning that, you know, I'm kind of gearing in to go all the way through, and I wanted to go ahead and look at the end or Revelations, right? And I think after Revelations went off, I ended up waking up a little while later and I'm not sure if it was Genesis. Oh no. Yes, I think it was Genesis that came back on. And I caught the end because I must have fell asleep in the beginning. I caught the end and everything was just resonating. And I woke up with so much information and so much stuff signed, sealed, and delivered, in my opinion, as to where we're going with this book. It's just amazing that there's not a large group of people that are interpreting this book this way or that can get together so that they can throw things around like these other people end up doing when they sell us, they try to sell us with these bogus documentaries and things like that. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break from that. Not going to hold you up all day with this video. I think we'll be impressed at how quick I get through it. This one is The Secrets of the Dead. The Woman in the Iron Coffin. And I don't know, it said that it airs. I don't have cable, so I don't know. And I didn't hear anything about it, so I must have missed it. October 3rd, you know, and I guess it was some kind of special or something. The article is from October 2nd, 2018. And it says, above forensic archaeologist Scott, whatever his name is, with a 19th century, which could mean maybe the 1800s, Fisk. Oh, that's what I wanted to make a mention of. The whole Leah and Rachel thing. When it came to that queen that I can't see what the exact name is, but it was over there in the land of the serpent people in that map of the, I think it was the Missouri River map that we were looking at. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of stuff came, you know, too. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. You know, I get off track. So, uncover the story of the early America's free black communities via remains of a woman from the 1800s. And I'm pretty sure, okay, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. You see what I'm about to say? I don't know exactly who or why or what people were burying people in the 1800s, but from the way that they tell us how history went, I would doubt that people in the 1800s were, or in the 19th century, however you want to look at it, were burying the dead in something like this. So intricate as to this, where it has the, how her dress would have been laying in the ripples or wrinkles in the dress, and I don't know. Okay? So they're saying a woman from the 1800s. I think if this is what we're going to say in this thing right here, dodge the hijacks. Take them dripping babies out the bath water and move on. Because, again, I haven't read it yet. It was very interesting to me. I had skimmed over it. Somebody put it on Facebook, and then I shared it because I wanted to come back to it, you know, or share it for anybody else that would like to see it. So this is the first time I'm actually really concentrating and reading it. Okay, so it says on October 4th, 2011, construction workers were shocked to uncover human remains in an abandoned lot in the Elmhurst neighborhood of Queens, New York. And it's so funny, we're talking about Queens, New York, and this looked like somebody that was of a queenly, I don't know. She looked like she was some type of royalty if she's buried in something like this to me. So it says, so great was the level of preservation, witnesses first assumed they had stumbled upon a recent homicide. Excuse me. Forensic analysts, however, revealed a remarkable, uh, different story. Buried in an elaborate and expensive iron coffin, the body belonged to a young African American woman who died in the first half of the 19th century. Let's see, before the Civil War and the federal abolishment of slavery. But who is she? Okay. And now it says, let's see, follow a team of forensic experts as they investigate the preserved remains of a young African American. Again, we're not talking about African Americans. More than like we're talking about American Indians or American Negroes, whatever you want to call it. More than likely, okay? Because there's really no such thing as African American. It's a term that was made up in order to further deceive us as to who we were in this particular land right here. So, it says New York and reveal the little known story of an early Americans free black community. Okay. So again, I'm not sure if we're talking about freedmen's here, or what, but it says Secrets of the Dead, the Woman in the Iron Coffin. Okay, I think this is the same thing. The revealing and vivid picture of what life was like for free African Americans, people in the North. Listen, The Woman in the Iron Coffin on Dig, a history podcast. Okay, so it's not really saying much. I guess it's just telling us. And since this video is short, we can go ahead and watch this.
Remains are found in Queens, New York.
We're dealing with an African American woman. She died over 150 years ago.
Neglected history is revealed.
It's really important that we create this rich and diverse tapestry of 19th century African American life.
And a local community comes together.
Her life is a testament to our life.
The Woman in the Iron Coffin on Secrets of the Dead.
Yeah, so that was the little clip that they had. I just thought it was a very interesting little article, since I had never really myself heard of the story. So I guess it would be something to look into, because they didn't put it on mainstream, I don't think. I mean, maybe somebody else would know because I don't have cable, but since it's not still mainstream, see, these are the things that we should be concerned about. I mean, it's okay to learn about like Nefertiti or whatever and all these other supposed ancient goddess, but I feel like if it's anyone that has been put on a platform ever, okay, it might mean something to you, but it's the things that they keep in the dark, the things that they don't bring forward and keep talking about are the things that you should grab them, cling on to them, and do the ancestors honor by going into these things deeper and seeing what type of information you can find out on your own about said subjects. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. This is probably my shortest video ever. And I will see you guys soon with more of the Genesis. This is Not Your Mama's Bible Study, Unchained, or I like to think Unearthed. I'll see you guys soon.